And cue the music. Hey folks, 13 here, and AM Redwood from Gamerwood is right there. Gamerwood is the channel on YouTube. You should check it out and do there as you do here. Comment, like, subscribe, participate. Always remember to share. Do the important stuff that keeps this show going and this channel growing. And enjoy. And we're about to play The Wolf Among Us.
Other tab.
Oh, I'm working on it. Hold on, everything's got to be done here. Now we got to pull back the music on that. It stopped telling me how much music, how much level I had. There we go. And then, yeah, it's time to grab a hold of this. And let's sort these this away. And grab all of them. And we get that background music going. Hush, dog! Alright. So, folks, last night's episode
Got
corrupted. I'm going to check the audio real quick. Yep, we have audio. Okay. So last night's save got corrupt. And now, or the episode got corrupt. There was no audio.
You gotta take a few steps back to move a few steps forward.
Yep, we're just going to do our best for you.
So, play. I believe, on.
Can't do that.
Yeah, that's episode 5. So, right here.
Yep. Well, that's not too bad. Oh.
I'm overriding it.
Alright.
But we were literally so close to the end, and then we found out that there was a problem.
Yeah, we were really, really close to the end.
Same problem that messed up all the other episodes yesterday. Well, I do have the footage of the forest and Don't Starve together on my end.
Yeah. Yeah, Red has his perspective on some of that stuff, but I lost everything yesterday. Although today was a good day of shooting, and you should check out what we posted today, especially Don't Starve mod. I am so excited about making Cheech and Chong for Don't Starve. It's Tiny Tim.
Tim.
Hello, Tim.
What are you doing here?
Alright, let's be nice
Good evening,
to Tim.
Sheriff. I'm here to
Punch
take
him
you
in
to
the
boss.
head.
Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny.
He's a jerk. He's...
I have to admit,
Look at him.
when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal.
He's got it coming. Look
Hold
at that
on.
look in his eye.
You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this
Okay.
is the one thing I have to do.
Fine. Lead on.
So... Big Bad Wolf all the way? Just smack down from the beginning on?
Yep.
Because that's
Thanks
not
for
what we did
understanding.
last night.
This
We
is all
tried
I'm
a
here to
different
do,
route.
and I don't want to mess it up.
So I'm curious to see what
I
happens if
know
we
I'm
go all
probably
Big
the
Bad
last
Wolf.
person you'd expect to be a guard.
I get it. You have a job to do. But you gotta ask yourself if you want to be involved with this guy.
I just want to point out that when
Whatever
like,
you may
nice
think
baby,
of
he
him.
looks like a puppy
He doesn't treat me like some
sometimes.
broken little kid.
Yep.
I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is going to get caught in the middle.
I understand the position you're in, but you don't have to do this. There are other things you could do.
So it's just that easy.
Maybe not, but you don't want to be a part of
He
this.
gets a disability.
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. He's there. We need you,
Just being a jerk.
but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you.
Oh
I
shoot!
don't have time for this.
No!
God bless us, everyone.
Ah! No!
Big Bad Wolf all the way now.
Yep.
You started it.
What did I tell you?
We're saving Tim from being foot.
What the fuck? Holy shit!
Just start beating people. No words. Nope. That's your boca.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
I bet you,
You know,
were.
Tim would have been happy to have let you in.
I'm so sorry, sir. He wouldn't
It's
wait.
all right, Tim. I shouldn't have expected the sheriff to give you respect enough to do your job.
Boy is a
But you did
special
fine. You can go now.
looking guy.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I've heard stories about you.
we're gonna enjoy this.
In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
I like how
All
their
right.
are usually so off. Okay, decent call into the farm. You and 10.2% of players decide Colin should go to the farm. Did you attempt to remove the racer's ribbon? You and 36.2% of players tried to remove the ribbon. Which crooked operation did you investigate first? You and 63.2% of players went to the cut above first. Did you send Toad to the farm? You and 73.3% of players decided Toad should not go to the farm. How did you respond to the Kree Man? You and 5.4% of players threatened him.
Awesome. Awesome. The road less traveled. The road less traveled is an honorable path. The crooked man is gonna regret it all.
You just paused the credits.
Oh, I know I did.
And you skipped them.
I know I did. I'm doing everything right. Sorry, credits. The credits will remember that.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
No. Chunky.
Not if I can avoid it.
Big bad wolf. Big bad wolf. Damn it.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The Strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
The rules are the rules. I don't get to make them, I just enforce them.
Bullshit.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait! When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
No. Beatings. Going into this complete Big Bad Wolf style. Hush your boca, dog. Come on, Bigby. Do your thing, buddy.
You've come a long way. You must be tired. And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really, her carpaccio, it's lobster, sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
Which one?
Women.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie! I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval. All right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you.
I know who did it.
Fortunate
No.
bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
We know
Sheriff,
who did it.
I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that
Heck,
information.
have it.
You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right.
What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take
Hit
care
him.
of
Yep.
it.
You know who did it. Now tell me.
No fucking way I'm telling you anything! After what you did!
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down, now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what?
Yep.
Get your hands off me!
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits. and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like
Hush.
You asked me to do this.
and then
You told me
attempt
to
to
kill him.
blame me for it.
Hey, Poos.
You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift.
No deal.
Ensuring our continued cooperation.
No deals. It's over, so get up.
I'd advise against that approach, Bigby.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
surrender.
are?
Get the
Fuck out of
I
here!
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that
Man.
shit happen.
I'm running out of patience, Crooked Man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Over here! You're done, Wolf.
It's one of those kinds of bullets, huh?
Down here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Ah, ouch.
Oh god. This way.
Stay there.
I let him get up a little bit more so when he hits ground it hurt a lot more.
Jeez. That's pretty dark there, dude.
Got Wolf.
I suppose.
Come on, Georgie.
To the left.
I know.
Okay, left all the way.
No, no. That's the right, by the way.
I know, I see you. Why would Wolf use himself like that?
I don't know.
I'm like Frogger.
Oh, that was pretty funny. Oh, I thought we were going to see an apartment of very surprised people. Did you see a big canine run through? Left. To the left. Oh yeah. Nice aim. Whoa, she was very on top of things. Whoa. He was runned over. Max in chat says he books it like Captain America. Yeah, I guess he does. Actually. He is the big bad wolf though, so he huffs and puffs as well.
So no matter what we then.
And he blows you down, which doesn't... I guess if he's desperate. Alright. Big bad wolf.
All the way?
I guess so.
No.
Actually, no, it's Crooked Man we want in reality.
What am I gonna do now?
Whoa.
Whoa.
You're too late, Bigby. She's dead.
What the fuck happened, Georgie?
What's it look like? I'm really not in the mood, Bigby. So why don't you just fuck off?
Start talking, Georgie!
Oh, you think that'll help? I told you I don't want to fucking talk. Especially not with a piece of shit like you.
If you don't talk, you're gonna end up like her.
I didn't do shit to her. She killed herself. She did it. Just pulled her ribbon off, right there. Didn't fucking matter what I said. She always did what she wanted. She just... right in front of me.
Why the hell would she do that?
She said she'd had enough. She couldn't live with what she'd done. She's the original Bigby. The girl with the ribbon. Couldn't take it off. Couldn't talk about it. We used hers to make the rest. It started as part of the gimmick, right? Discretion is our guarantee. You know, she came up with that. It was her idea. Whoever thought it would end this way?
It was her idea. What do you mean? Why would she want to be involved in this?
Man.
It all starts the same way for all of us. We come here to escape, but all we find is even more shit. What were we supposed to do? We needed a way to make a living. Figured this was as good as any. But then everything went to shit. This was just the final fucking straw. She felt responsible for Faith and Lily. What her ribbons did to them. Said she'd rather die on her own terms. For something good. Or at least something close to it. So she ended it. Oh, it didn't matter if that left me to deal with this fucking mess. We promised we'd look out for each other. So what the fuck is this?
You couldn't stop her? There had to be a way.
No. Look, I know you think it's my fault. That I killed him for some twisted pleasure of mine. But I did what I had to. You don't always get a choice. Sometimes you just have to do what you're told.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Some of the girls decided to pull a runner on us.
Yep.
And the crooked man didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says, or I'm the one getting dealt with. I had to do it. The crooked man gave the order. He told me to kill those girls. And then he fucking sold me out. None of this would have happened if it wasn't for that bastard.
I can't let you off the hook. I'm taking you in.
Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up.
Leave him
all
there.
right?
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Max says,
Old
do you like
foundry
this
by the
one or
river.
Walking Dead
Right.
more from Telltale?
Shepherd Metalworks. He'll
I
be there.
picked column C for the Borderlands.
You wanna finish me off now?
Tales from the Borderlands?
Tales from the Borderlands. Check our series out on that to
Kick me
see
around a
Tales
little
from the
first.
Borderlands.
Rip my limbs off one by one. That's what you want to do.
Really enjoyed that.
Not who I am.
I like
Sure
The
it's
Walking
not.
Dead. I like this, but
No more games, all right. We both know how this ends.
I have a connection to Borderlands outside of
Just
the
make it
Telltale
quick.
games.
Okay,
No,
he,
leave
he
him.
wants
Leave him.
to
I
Leave
know, I
him.
did.
Leave him. Leave him to
Honor.
die. Leave him to die.
Let's not
B.
draw this out.
You jerk.
All right.
You
George.
jerk. The end of the game. We know this is the wrong choice. Jerk.
It's Telltale. They always find a way to make any of your
No,
decisions turn around. on them.
I refuse. I absolutely refuse. That was messed up.
Well, he wanted to die.
Uh-huh. Well, he could have...
He asked to make it quick.
I know. And now, instead of... If you didn't do that, you made it quick for him. Why did you do that?
There's gotta be some honor with it.
Because now at the end of the game, we still have to say we killed him.
We just say something else.
And in chat, Max says, "Oh, nice! I didn't know that was even a thing. Sounds amazing." Yeah,
We have an episode.
it is. We have a
2
series
episodes.
on it. I think I didn't make a playlist. I think I need to make a playlist. I also have a bunch of work on the Cheech and Chong. The Cheech and Chong Don't Starve mod, so you can play as Cheech and Chong. Max says crazed murder. I know. He says I would do it too. Well,
He's here,
both of you mess up the end of the game. I refute both of you.
Of course.
Max says Red's right. Well, you wait till the end. You just wait till you see what's coming. We know what's coming because we're on top of these. Actually, the thing died last night and we played almost all the way to the end of the game. But there's a part I would like to have had go different. This is hilarious music for this part of the game. I just want to point that out. This is not the right music for this part. It's not matching up with the ambiance. In the episode last night, we had the perfect music come on at a couple of points, too.
The big bad wolf.
Okay, let's see what music we get now. Oh yeah, this is perfect for this.
You used to be something.
Either she's a stalker for the Crooked Man, or she's just a stalker in general.
We're in 3 of the 7s. 4 of the, 4 of the 7. So, I guess we feel...
And Faith is in these 2.
Yep.
And then Snow's in this one.
Yeah. Alright, I think we've examined
Oh, and
this.
that one.
I think we've examined this to death.
Oh, Faith is also in 4 of them.
True.
Snow's in 2 of them.
I think we're looking for a pattern when we already know who the bad guy is.
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Cookies.
What?
cookies.
Yes, totally cookies.
Almost cookies.
The big bad wolf.
There's no mirror there.
There's no mirror there. That's breaking the rules.
I had to take care of some things first.
The reflection off a bullet? That means the bald head of every man is a danger around
Bigby,
this woman.
I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aww.
Zabella Sylph says, so yeah, I am a practicing dentist now. Alright.
Wow. What a
I don't want to know, Zendala.
Stealing punches while my back is turned. Didn't your mother
today.
ever teach you to fight proper?
Head. Oh, nice. Whack to the head, man.
It is open-handed.
Well, this is... She's a monster. She's not a woman. You just wait. See. She's a terrible person. And probably not human anymore. If she ever was. Oh yeah, this is the perfect music for this part.
Why such a thin space?
Whoa! That's
Wow.
hard on the... His eyebrows are gonna be so fluffy now. There's only one of two ways she can come from. Come on. Is it really this big of a deal?
Something like taking gap.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Oh, nasty. It's all masticated up. Oh, be careful hitting this woman. Jeez. Tap faster, tap faster. Max says 3 ways, actually up to. Yep, that's true, I guess. And I think he ended up in a arterial turn there, so. Looks like he's got. Looks like it doesn't matter how many ways he's got now. He is not in a good position. Yank that right out of her boobie. There's that piece of glass in her boobie. Yank it right out. Mammarize her. Yep, right out of the boobie. No, that was clearly, that trigger mark was clearly on the boobie glass. Right on. Actually, winning this battle is kind of losing this battle. Jeez. Uh-oh. Get up! Get up! That's what they want you to do! Pound that aim at red.
Whoa!
Big Bad Wolf! Yeah, Big Bad Wolf. Not afraid of nothing. Who's afraid of the Big Bad Wolf? That chick should have been. And especially her. She had a very bad day. She's got to be the original. Ow! It's the alligator trick. That only works with alligators, you fool. That must not have been her. Yeah, Karate Wolf. Wolf Jitsu. Yes! He's gotta be. He's gotta be. That's right. He's huffing and puffing. He's puffing. He inhaled. He did inhale. That's gotta be the last one. Oh, that was in her brain. It's got brain juice on it. All right. Big Bad Wolf. Beck says, that's pretty epic for a boss design. Super cool. Yeah, man, I thought that was a great boss battle. That was a really epic ending for the boss battle, at least for an epic ending for Mary there. All right, cover your wolf genitalia.
Crooked man, you sicko.
He was looking at the wolf genitalia
The whole time.
the whole time.
And he's picturing it while looking out that window.
You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow
You
White wants you
missed.
to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's
You're
right.
dealing with me.
What happens to you once you get there is
You're
a
dealing
different
with
story.
me.
I'm not quite finished.
You messed the end
You
up
will bring me
once.
back
Don't mess it up
alive.
again.
Look, all I ask for is the
You're
chance
dealing
to speak
with
for
me.
myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial.
You don't get
Can we
what
at
you
least
want.
agree on that? I will.
You won't
have a
be
trial.
alive.
No,
we-
we
You
have-
won't be
We're
alive.
honoring
Calling
Snow.
for your execution.
Snow White
you want me to bring you
sucks
back
as a
there?
cop.
Why don't you
We
let me
learned
worry
that
about
earlier.
Look, there's no reason for
You're
us to be
doing
at
the
each
wrong
other's throats
thing.
here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm
This
no
is not a
murderer,
fairy
Mr.
tale.
Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out. But I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that.
Shit of
I'm a
bulls.
businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will. As long as you agree to my terms.
I agree,
Because
Max.
I'm not saying I'm
Kill
not
him.
armed until I'm brought
He
before
should
the
not go
community.
back for trial.
I don't mean to belabor the point,
It's
but
Big
just
Bad
so we're
Wolf.
clear,
Lawful
if
evil.
you change your mind and decide to do something
Big Bad Wolf.
stupid,
Lawful evil.
Chaotic.
you won't get your
Neutral.
answers, but you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
Eat him.
Fine, we'll
You're
just see an
often
arm or a leg,
reckless.
okay?
And I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this
Eating
case
you?
is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth?
No
this is
answer.
about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders 2 of our people, it's my job to bring
He's
him down.
learning
Then why are
what
you
to
here?
say.
You know who murdered them.
We needed to eat him.
Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
Max
You
says,
really think I'm that
embrace the
stupid?
crazed
I
murderer
understand
side.
you have an obligation to bring me in. But you can
Well,
brighten up a little.
yeah, I guess it is the crazy murderer side,
Shall we
but
get going?
eat
I'd
him.
rather not dawdle.
All right, let's go. Hand
I
over the
control
gun.
the next
I think I'd rather
Telltale
hold
game.
on to it, if you don't mind.
You owe me a
do you
Telltale
say?
game.
Actually, technically, you've been controlling Tales from Borderlands.
No.
And
We
you're-
did
I'm
not
sure Miss
do
White
what
will
I
be
wanted
pleased.
to in that game
Such a
either.
reliable pup. I understand why
Hit
she
him
wants
at
to keep you
least.
around.
Happy?
Yes. This much. He's
You're under
crooked
arrest.
now.
You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
His nose is crooked.
Are you happy?
And your
This
punishment
much
will
now.
follow.
Maybe this much. But still. It's not enough.
Are you happy?
No. No, and you'll see why in the next scene. When he gets away with it. Because he's slick.
But we have to do
Then
something.
we kill
Are you
him.
fucking kidding me?
From all
When is this thing
Fabletown.
happening?
Are we sure he's
Uh-huh.
coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to. He's back.
The Crooked Man.
God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised.
Really? Why
Not
was
that
she
you
a
did
jerk?
well, but that, you know. I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get
Those
off?
poor
You think
girls.
you have the right to
And what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be
Fucking
ashamed.
shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all
Max
for coming
says,
here
"Boo.
on such short notice.
Make ready
I know
jalapenos
normally we'd
for letting
schedule a
him
formal
live."
hearing, but considering
Man,
the
I agree.
circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
But we'll
Faith
see.
Already informed your sheriff. It was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
We'll see how this
It was
goes.
Georgie?
Georgie.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute.
Do
So
not
you're
say
saying
I killed
Georgie's
him.
the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
Sincerely hope.
Don't worry about it.
Where is he?
Don't worry about it. It's done.
Justice has already been dispatched. Bigby executed him.
He's what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't.
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
Other
Let her
charges.
finish it.
Let her finish, and you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
If we're gonna kiss up to her, we
You
might
are
as well
charged
kiss
with
up.
the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you
Stop the charade. We know you're in.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
Why do you
We all
defend
know
his
he's
right to
guilty.
speak?
What the fuck does he
Curious.
need to speak for?
because
The
of this.
Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
well.
it fucking belongs.
That's right. But we promised you a chance to defend yourself.
Max
And
says,
I won't rob
too
you
bad
of that
you
right.
couldn't
What the
join
fuck?
illegal
This
activity.
is about justice.
Yeah, we
If we're
started
ever
down
going
that
to pull
road
ourselves together
last night,
and
but
make
beat him up
something of
anyway.
this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth for once.
That's not what Georgie said, yeah.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered
Nope.
your questions. I was
I was
willing to
attacked.
cooperate.
Yeah, and your goons attacked.
After we attacked him.
Get that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
They didn't want to
Yeah,
protect
right.
you.
They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree?
Snow made a
Why
mistake.
would you want that?
I know. Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one
Trying to
can.
protect you.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The crooked man's been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course! Where are you going with this?
Oh no.
By that logic, Miss White
You
should
gave
be on
him the
trial for
open.
Tweedledum's murder. Since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
What happened with Tweedledum wasn't Snow's fault. If you all want to blame someone, blame me. She had nothing to do with it.
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where
internally.
have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
This is the guy that
Besides,
you didn't kill.
Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen,
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons.
Yeah.
She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is
He's gonna
Nerissa.
take off the ribbon.
It's going to be
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of
This
you.
confirms it.
The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of
Big
here.
Bad
We can
Wolf?
send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up!
Big Bad Wolf.
Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I'm
I
making
hope
the
you
call.
aren't suggesting yourself.
Look, I'm making the call.
Why should you?
He is the only officially appointed representative here.
Right. Bigby should decide.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay.
Old lady's
Mr.
a hippie.
Wolf, it's
Totally,
your call.
she's a hippie.
Snow.
She totally is.
Do what
Yeah,
you
Max
think is
says,
right.
kill him quick. Witching well, witching well. Yeah, witching well. Down you go.
Sheriff.
Rip his head off.
Rip his head off.
Right.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way. There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you
Yourself?
try to
Yep.
sleep. You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
They make you work for it.
Oh my god.
Snow can remember that all she wants.
Equal punishment.
Equal punishment. Only if you could rip his head off at least
For
twice
Lily.
more, really.
And Faith.
Fabletown is afraid of the big bad wolf.
to erase from the books.
Max says, hell yeah. Max in chat likes it. Well, we set out to play the big bad wolf, right?
Yep.
And Fabletown fears the big bad wolf.
We did it.
We played the way we want.
One day later.
If you guys would like us to play through again as the best Big B we can, being as nice as possible, then let us know. And we might play through The Wolf Among Us again is really nice.
You gonna come see the truck off? I'm leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
They may be afraid,
Oh,
but they look like
Mr.
they're
Wolf?
behind him.
Flycatcher left his keys.
Boy, she's cold.
I'm sorry. About what happened with the crooked man. I didn't...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
No.
Hey. He didn't get the girl, but he got the respect of the town. And he's heading to the penthouse.
And plus, when we ripped off his head, it was kind of an eye for an eye ordeal.
Yep.
Now, if only we could just put back together, revive him, and rip it off again. Then it'd be a true eye for an eye. Well, eye for a head. Times 2.
I'm going. Jesus.
We didn't send him.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Hey, carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Come on, Colin.
I'm walking, all right? Calm down.
Colin we didn't help with.
Wait, Sheriff
we pretty much
Bigby,
sent him.
I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
All right.
That's everybody.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. I'm sorry, TJ. But, look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Give him one last smoke.
Yep. He's pissed.
Which one?
Sorry,
You got another one of those? How about a smoke for the road?
Give him the pack.
Thanks, Bigby. Nice to see you finally learned to share.
Well, we got a lot of cash from the, because we took everybody's money the whole game.
Yeah, every chance we got.
If you even can.
I'll try.
Yeah, me too.
Saying goodbye?
Forget Snow White. She's all done hooking. It's the little mermaid there.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget.
I know it seems like I should be able to...
Take it off.
Let me help.
Bigby, I know you're trying to help. This is just something I need to do on my own, okay? Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start.
Oh, Max is taking off. Have a good night, Max.
Lily and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place.
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
No, I wouldn't have said that.
Georgie promised he'd
I wouldn't
smooth
have
things over with the
given
Crooked
her
Man.
the out.
But then... Oh, God.
One.
Touch her arm.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess, what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here.
Why would you do that?
I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. It seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was.
Yeah.
So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing.
Yeah.
You've been given this job for a reason.
Yeah.
And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
See, our actions would have been reflected against us.
We wouldn't have killed him in front of everyone.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Oh no!
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Go after her.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
What did you do to Georgie? You and 68.6% of players killed Georgie.
Yeah.
Did you give Crooked Man a trial? You and 89.6% of players brought the Crooked Man back alive. How did you punish the Crooked Man? You and 14% of players ripped the Crooked Man's head off. Did you accept TJ's gift for Snow? You and 98.5% of players decided to accept TJ's gift for Snow. What were your last words to Narissa? You and 29% of players said, I've made a lot of mistakes. Let's see. Special stats. Beast. You told him you saw Beauty outside the apartment. You beat him while he was down. Beauty. You refused to keep her secret. Butcher. You beat him up during the interrogation. Colin. You sent Colin to the farm. Crane, you slapped him. Crooked Man, you took him back to the witching well. You ripped his head off. D, you confirmed D's money while he was in custody. Confiscated. Dumb, you killed him. Faith, you gave her money after the fight with the woodsman. Georgie, you smashed up his place. You took money from Georgie's safe. Narissa, you tried to take her ribbon off in Big B's office. You tried to take a ribbon during your final conversation. Snow, you brought her along with you to the trip chat. You showed her Crane's photograph of her. You promised to bring the Crooked Man back alive. Tiny Tim, you left him behind. TJ, you accepted his beetle and promised to give it to Snow. Toad, you stood up for him when Snow wanted to send him to the farm. Now there's usually a cutscene after these credits.
So, did you catch what the very end was about and why we needed to go after her?
Somewhat. Did you?
Well, folks, if you don't get it, then go ahead and throw a comment in the comments and we'll play through as a very good Big B Wolf and see if you catch on that time. But we always have to go after her at the end. It's necessary. Just set up for the next game. What's that?
So we're gonna play through this again?
It depends on if people want us to.
Okay, by the way guys, since we finished the game, we're gonna read the Fables.
Yeah. Tomorrow we'll start reading the Fables. I think tomorrow. I don't know how much we're shooting tomorrow. Come to think of it, we probably won't. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. So we probably won't have evening shoots tomorrow.
Which means no Cavern Kings?
Nope. So we will be back. When we're back for an evening shoot. We'll be reading the Fables. Oh man, it was a long day of shooting, and we're really happy to have you guys join us. We're happy that you hung out. We've had a great vacation with you guys this winter vacation, and we want to encourage you guys to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and encourage other folks to subscribe. When advertisements come up, if they apply to you, let them play through and all that. Continue the story. Pick up a graphic novel today. Fables, Legends in Exile.
Sorry, it's just an advertisement.
It was just an advertisement. Well, that's cool, though. They gotta get theirs. They gotta get theirs. And we understand that, because, you know, we gotta get ours, too. So, to help us get ours, comment, like, subscribe, participate. Always remember to share. Do the important stuff that keeps this show going and this channel growing. And we'll see you next time. And next time will be tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for Space Engineers. We'll see you then.
See ya.
Well, that's 600 hours Pacific Standard Time.